This video is for the knowledge organizer on function notation. What I would like you to do is watch this video, use it to work through the examples, and then try the questions from the second page of your knowledge organizer before completing any maths watch work set. So, if we have a look at function notation, this here is our function notation. So it says fx equals 30 minus 2x squared. The letter that we have here most commonly is f, but it can be any other letter for function notation. Most commonly, if there's only one function, you will see the function notation f. What this means is the number that you're going, x represents what would happen if you had this expression here, and if you substitute that x for a number, you would substitute that value of x for that number. So what I mean here is if we have a look on A, if we've got f4, that means we take this function up here, and where there is a x, we substitute in 4. So this topic is just substitution. So we do 30 minus 2 times 4 squared. Notice I'm doing 2 times 4 squared because that's what 2x squared is. What I then would have to do is I've got my 30, I have to work out what this is here. You use your bid mass, so you're going to do 2 times 16. And then you're going to do 30, take away 32, because that's what 2 times 16 is, and it gives you minus 2. And that's all we've got to do. For part B, you're just going to substitute in minus 2. So we take our function up here. If you imagine this is just an equation of a function machine, and we substitute in minus 2. So we get 30 minus 2 times minus 2 squared. I like to put the minus 2 in brackets because that's how I would put it into a calculator. If I was to put this into a calculator, I would have to put brackets around my negative 2. So I get 30 minus 2 times by 4, and then that's going to give me 30 minus 8, which gives me 22. And that is my final answer for that there. So, you can also get problems where you will have letters to substitute in instead of just numerical values. So in this case, we've got to substitute f brackets 2t into this, and we'll form an expression at the end. So what we do is we do 30 minus 2 times, and we get 2t squared. And we do the same thing as what we were doing before. We use bid mass, order of operations. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to square 2t. And that's the same as saying 2t times 2t, and that'll give me 4t squared. Okay? And that's just because you couldn't see what I was writing before. So I'll get 4t squared there. I then get 30 take away 8t squared. Now because I have to write this as an expression, I can't do 30 minus 8t squared because I don't have a value for t. That's my final answer. So I just leave it as that. Can use this video to complete all of the questions on function notation on page 2 of your knowledge organizer. Thank you.